Hello! Welcome to That Wrestling Show. Before we start with our Fight for the Fallen review, I would like to remind you all to please subscribe to the channel, click the notification bar, like, share, all that good stuff. Okay, now on to our review of AEW's Fight for the Fallen. Now, before I start, I like this show. If I were to rank all three shows, Double or Nothing, Fight the First, Fight for the Fallen, I would say Fight for the Fallen is last on that list, but like, come on. Like, I'm comparing, like, it's all good stuff. Like, it's almost like this is great, but it's not that great. But good show. I liked almost every match on the show. There was one match I didn't like. And let's start with that match, because that match took place on the pre-show. It was Peter Evelyn versus Sunny Kiss. This librarian gimmick should die. Please, oh my word. This librarian gimmick, it's past its sell-by date. Please. Okay, so the librarians come out, Peter Evelyn comes out with that girl that was blue pants in NXT, Leva Bates. He comes out with Leva Bates. They do their stick, they shush the crowd. It's so annoying. And then Sunny Kiss comes out with a group of cheerleaders. I wrote on my notes, Team Cornet would love this. Team Cornet would love this. Okay, so they have a match, a comedy match. Air quotes, comedy. So they come out. I believe Sunny Kiss twerks. I again wrote in my notes, Jim Cornette would love this. This is sports-centric wrestling. But fine. It's what it is. It's comedy nonsense. We're not supposed to take it seriously. But over there, a match, Sunny Kiss does a leg drop off the top rope, wins. Okay, moving on to our next match. Bria Priestley with Nakajima. Is it Nakajima? Yeah, Nakajima. Her name is Nakajima. Bria Priestley with Nakajima against Dr. Britt Baker, who AEW are clearly positioning as their main star. And I'm fine with that. She's an amazing wrestler. And Rio, one of Kenny Omega's Japanese sides that he's really keen on pushing. You can really see that. Rio, like, I think she had 2 wins before this. Here's my thing. There was no need for this to be a tag team match. No need for this to be a tag team match. And here's why. AEW announced, after I did my predictions video for this match isn't in my predictions video. They announced it late. So they announced that Bria Priestley will be in action. So will Dr. Britt Baker. We all thought, oh, that's going to be a singles match. It'll be a nice change of pace. They don't do a lot of women's singles matches. Cool, alright. Britt Baker versus Bria Priestley, we like it. And they're like, and then they said, no, Rio's gonna be in there. Okay, cool, Rio. It's fine. Maybe it'll be a triple threat. And then now we got this. Another useless tag team match. And here's why. And there was a funny spot that happened in there. This is not Britt Baker's fault. Apparently it was very hot in that arena. Like, very hot. And like, she's not familiar with Rio. I think she's not familiar with these people. But like, she went to the wrong corner and tried to tag in her opponent. She got a slight UF'd up from the crowd, but that was fine. But like, Britt should have never been put in that position in a tag match where people see that should know. Like, you should give her singles matches to push that she's a single star. If she's going to be your main star, you should have never put Britt in that position. Okay, so, and surprisingly, Bria Priestley and Nakajima won. I have no idea. Okay, next up was MJF, Sammy Guevara, and and Shawn Spears versus Darby Allin, Jimmy Havoc, and let me just see my notes, Joey Janela. Okay, I have a few problems with this match. I'm gonna get positive about this, so I'm going to get positive. But this match also had no reason being here. There's 2 things you could have done with Shawn Spears coming out to fight for the Fight of Fist. 2 things. You could have had a singles match between him and MJF. Okay, you could have a singles match between him and MJF because him and MJF, they filmed a skit where like this was on Cody's uh, on Cody's channel, not being it was on Cody's one, where they had an altercation. And I thought, okay, let's setting up a singles match. That's good because like Cody's MJF's mentor. It makes sense. So they end up not doing that. And that's fine. That's fine if you don't want to do that. I understand you don't want to pin MJF clean. He hasn't been pinned clean yet, and that's good. Because the moment he loses a lot, then the moment he opens his mouth and starts talking, it just he will lose credibility if he gets pinned a lot. So that's fine. Keep MJF strong. Just if they were like, that's fine. Then you could have had Sean Spears versus Darby Allin. Darby Allin was in that match that Sean Spears ruined. Like, no one was talking about Darby Allin taking Cody to the limit. That could have been the reason Darby Allin said, no, Sean Spears, I want you. But fine, I guess we have to put everyone on the card. We have to put everyone on the card. This is the same thing WWE would do. But it's fine. It's fine. It was a good match. The story of the match was, I guess, that the heel team couldn't really work together. Then why they win? Now that was clearly the story you were telling. The heel team could not work together. There was lots of tension there, but somehow they still won. Okay, fine, let's skip that. It was a good match though. It was just backwards, I guess. Okay, the next match was Brandy Rhodes versus Ellie with Awesome Kong. Now, I like this match. I like Brandy as a heel. This is a lot of people are saying, no, we don't want that to be Stephanie McMahon. We don't want that. I kinda do. AEW needs heels. I mean, I guess yes, because it's a babyface company. All the top guys are babyfaces, so this company really needs heels. And like, you need an authority figure heel. It's just a part of wrestling, I guess. You need a heel authority figure. And if that's gonna be Brandy Rhodes, I'm all for it. This match surprised me. It was very good work. Okay, so yeah, next game, the Dark Order versus Angelico and Jack Evans and Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus with Marco. No, wait, let me go back. Yeah, it was the Dark Order taking on Angelico and Jack Evans versus Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Match of the night. This was my match of the night. Lots of flip-de-doos. Flip-de-doo here, flip-de-doo there. I love Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. I think they're my favorite tag team in a stacked tag team. Like, the Young Bucks promised in February that they're going to build one of the best tag team divisions ever. And boys, you're doing it. Boys, you guys are doing it. This tag team division is stacked. Oh, this was match tonight. I think this was the loudest pop of the night with the crowd. I don't think the crowd was ever as hot for any other match as they were for this match. The crowd was hot for this match. No, here's the thing. I wanted Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy to win, but I think it was the right move having Dark Order win this match, because like you need to keep them strong, because like their gimmick, they need to win. Like, you can't have supernatural powers and lose. So yeah, good booking. Next up, Adam Page versus Kip Sabian. Decent match. Not that good. Fine. Decent match. So Adam Page won that match as expected. He's fighting Jericho for the world title. He should win. So that's good. The next match was the Lucha Brothers versus SoCal Uncensored. The Lucha Brothers picked up the victory, as they should, because apparently they're taking on the Young Bucks in a ladder match at All Out. Looking forward to that. Next was my second favorite match, Kenny Omega versus Cena. Omega took the win, as he should. Good booking. And our main event was the Brotherhood Cody and Dustin Rhodes versus the Young Bucks. And this match was everything it needed to be. It had a good story of old school versus new school. I love this match. I love this show. An amazing card. Props to the Bucks. Props to the Brotherhood. They both killed it. See you. Remember, subscribe to the channel.